So I'm having a catch up with Skinny Lister. How are you guys?
We're good, thank
Very
you.
good,
Very
thank
good.
You are back at 2003. How does it feel to be back?
You can't stop us. We love it. It's
like
great.
like an old familiar friend.
How many times now?
I think this is our fourth, and our fourth different stage as well. So I think we can tick them all off.
Get them marked up.
Yeah,
You'll get there, you'll
We're also
complete it.
playing. We're playing at 10 p.m. tonight. We've never played that late at 2003, so that should be good fun.
Yeah.
Party set.
Yeah, definitely. And it's not been too long since you last released your latest record.
Nah.
Those who've not heard it yet, tell us about it.
Yeah, as Lorna shouted there, it's called Shanty Punk. It's kind of back to our roots. It's very folky. It's very accordion driven. You know, there's shanty type songs on there, and it's kind of Shanty Punk. Kind of tells you what you're going to get. Really, it's pure Skinny Lister.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know the album's not been that long since it came out, but have you started writing and planning for the next project?
We have, yeah. I mean, I was just saying, I've got 12 songs now written, but they all need to get past the band filter, get arranged, and then we need to record them. So even though the cycle has begun, we're very early on in the in the process, but it is happening, yeah.
Nice. You got an idea and a plan for it, or is it just a case of writing and just seeing where it goes?
I think so. I think that's what we do. Sort of write the songs and see where we're being led. I think, and it'll present itself, as the last one did, as they all do, really, But yeah.
Nice. And with the writing side of things, how do tracks normally start off for you?
Sorry, I'm hogging all the answers here because I write the songs. But it is sometimes, I don't know. There's this track, for instance, on Shanty Punk called "Arm Wrestling in Dresden" that we do live now a lot as well. That was written about an arm wrestling competition I had after a gig in Dresden a couple of years ago, when we got drunk and went out for a night out after a gig. So I had that phrase, and then picked up a guitar and wrote the song around the phrase. But sometimes you pick up the guitar, and the phrase then comes. Or whatever sparks it, doesn't really matter. Sometimes there's a word, a title, a feeling, and it depends. Different ways,
Yeah. And when do you get involved?
Well, I'd say stop that song. That sounds awful.
And that does happen quite a lot, which is kind of good,
Yeah.
That's really annoying. Oh, that's great. That sounds amazing.
I'm not doing that.
Well, I try to bite my tongue because sometimes what Dan hears in his head isn't what I'm hearing, when he's writing it. So I have to be like, interesting. But if I know I'm going to love it, I'm just like, I love that.
She also doesn't just say, we're not doing that. If she really likes it, she'll say, I'm doing that one.
Yeah.
She will.
A bit of an arm wrestle.
She'll lay claim to some of them. But,
Yeah. And there's a fair few of you in the band. So when you've got your demos, how do you then take it to the finished track?
Well, we get together in the old-fashioned way and sort of beat it, into shape. And there's usually a few heated discussions about how things should be arranged. But I think they always come out better, in a better place than when I present them, by us all putting our heads together, and which again is a good thing.
Yeah, good.
It's part of the process in Skinny Lister, and it always has been. It's very democratic in that sense.
They change and grow. Things get added, things get taken away. It's all.
And no one's shy to say. They'll say that chorus is not very good. Let's think about writing a new chorus or putting this bit there and that. So
Certainly not shy about that.
And people want to see you doing some live stuff. So once you finish here this weekend, what's your plan?
We have blank. We've got a lot going on. She's overwhelmed by how much we've got. We've got a few more festivals this summer to see out, and then by the time we get to autumn, we're on tour with Frank Turner. Actually, who's here this weekend for 5 weeks across October and November, and then we have our annual UK tour, which climaxes in our big London Scala show on.
Climaxes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday the 13th of December. That's become a thing that we do every year now, and it's kind of the start of Christmas for us and many of our fans. So yeah.
Do you slot in some Christmas songs in there, do you?
Yeah,
We've had Elvis before. I'm going to do a few. Tim last year.
Tim's
Before
the drummer.
we went on, sang Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Perfectly, Tim. He said it was the best moment of his life. Holding a sherry. I don't know. There's always something. And yeah, we might try and knock out a couple.
we do normally stick it. I don't know. We did Shakin' Stevens the year before. You know, Merry Christmas. So there's usually someone we'll work out midway through tour and start putting it in the set as we near Christmas. But we always have a bit of fun with that. Yeah.
I'm sure. And any plans to go over to Europe, over to the States at some point?
Well, the tour with Frank is an epic tour of Europe. We're going to countries that we've never been to before, which is something for us because we've been to quite a few. Yeah, so that's going to be amazing.
We already did the States earlier this year
and,
and last year.
This year as well.
So. But we're looking to get back to the States.
Obviously, we will do gigs. That is what we will do. You know that. It's what we love.
Anywhere you've not been to that you want to get to?
Well, we have been to Japan, but we're looking to try and get back to Japan at some point. We've never been and played Australia, which would be good fun, although apparently the distances are huge, which doesn't sound fun. But
we did have an offer to go to Kenya just before lockdown. I'm up for it. I'd love to go on safari. Yeah, be great.
Guys, it's been a pleasure having a catch up with you.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
See you again.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks for having us. Cheers.
Thanks very much.